It's time for part number 5 of the 12-part series where I'm talking about the 12 masterclasses that I'm giving all this year in 2024. Today, the topic is going to be speed of service, SOS, as we say in the business. Welcome to the 10-Minute Food Truck Training Podcast. My name is Bill Moore. I am a food truck business coach, author of 5 food truck vending books, including Food Truck 101 and Food Truck 201. This podcast is all about helping you start and grow your food truck business. Table Needs welcomes you to listen in as Christian and Tracy, co-owners of Restless Coffee, spill the beans on their debut year in the food truck scene. Uncover the secrets behind their secret menu, how they continually provide stellar customer service, and why building a strong community following is so important. Click the link in the episode description to watch the video for free. When it comes to speed of service, a lot of food trucks love to say that they are cooked to order, which is not a problem. But you can still be fast and be cooked to order. A lot of other food trucks say, people wait on my food, they don't care how long it takes. And that's just lying to themselves. Here's the psychology behind what happens when you make somebody wait. So your food could be delicious, but guess what? Most other food trucks sell delicious food as well. So you're really not standing out any differently. So somebody comes to your food truck and orders whatever your special is, the thing that makes you who you are. And they get the food 30 or 45 minutes later. Now, number one, they've already given you money. So they're not leaving. They're just basically sitting there or standing there getting more and more hungry, waiting on you as a grandpa to get the food out. So eventually you serve the food to them. Now their demeanor changes because psychologically they're getting ready to get fed. The body knows there's food coming. They can smell it. They know that hunger is going to be satiated. So their mood changes. They go from being grumpy because it's taking you so daggone long to get the food out that they're going to be a little bit more happy, a little bit more forgiving because they know they're getting ready to be fed. And then if you were to ask them after they've taken a couple of bites, hey, how's the food? They're going to say it's awesome. Why are they going to say it's awesome? Because they've been made to wait so long that the anticipation has built up to the point where they get those first couple of bites, the brain goes, there we go. We're finally getting the energy that we need to continue to function. But you made them wait. You were irresponsible. I can tell you right now, there is not a morsel of food in this world that I would wait on for 30 minutes. And there's a whole bunch of things I really, really like. And there's a lot of food trucks that I will chase down when they get near our area because I like their food. But I won't wait on it 30 minutes. My time is my time. I get to control that. And I'm not going to patronize someone that doesn't respect my time. I've been doing this business a long, long time. Lots of different cuisines. There is no excuse for a 30-minute wait on food. That's irresponsibility. And there's no other way of saying that. So you want to simplify your menu. People come up to you to get fed. They don't come up to you to kill 30 minutes because they could do that at home by watching TV or pulling out their cell phone and watching YouTube for 30 minutes. They aren't there to kill time. They're there to get fed. They need nourishment. They need energy. They need your food. And you spend a whole bunch of money to get them to come to your business. Whether you market and spend money or you bought the truck and the wrap that's on it, that's all money you spent to attract people to your business. Now you don't want to disappoint them by being as slow as molasses. So thin the menu down. Get quick at what you do, then add one product at a time until you realize that it's impacting your speed of service. Prep work is the key if you want to be fast. And you've got to have one other thing going on for you. You have to have signals that tell you it's time to prep more, it's time to cook more, it's time to buy more. Whatever that signal is. I typically try to do things in pans or in batches, no matter what it is that I'm cooking. So, for example, if you're doing fresh cooked burgers, you're doing smash burgers, you can anticipate cook those. 10 people get in line, you're guaranteed going to sell a bunch of burgers. Put them on the grill. Get them cooking. That's what Wendy's does. You don't need to wait until someone officially orders a burger if you're a burger truck to put it on the grill. 5 people in line, put some burgers down. 10 people in line, definitely get some burgers down. If you sell fries, the fries need to be in the fryer. You don't have to wait for that official order to come on your KDS. To say, oh, look, I need to put a burger down. Anticipation is key. Prep work is key. And that signal, we talked about burgers. Let's talk about something you would do in batches and hold. Biscuits, for instance, if you're a biscuit truck selling breakfast. Biscuits take a while to cook. You're not going to wait until somebody orders that biscuit to throw it in the oven. You're going to have it already cooked. So pick a number that tells you, okay, we can't drop below this amount of inventory in biscuits before I need to cook more. You don't wait till the tray's empty and go, oh crap, I need to cook. We sell biscuits. We are, again, a low volume truck on purpose. We like being where we're at. But I've also worked in a Burger King and a Hardee's and a Wendy's and a Rack's that all sold breakfast at one point. So we know, for instance, at Burger King, we ran 2 trays. As soon as one tray was done, we would throw in another tray, and it would get done by the time we could take the orders to sell all the biscuits on the remaining one tray. When that tray was empty, another tray would go in. So we always had biscuits cooking, but we also always had biscuits up. And we did that same pattern until 10 o'clock. Because remember, most Burger Kings and fast food restaurants stop selling breakfast at 10:30. So at 10 o'clock, we would stop that. Use a pan, cook a pan. But we also had sense enough to go, oh, we're down to 10 biscuits, 5 biscuits, and they're not going to last until 10:30. And Bill's one of those people that hates to say, hey, I ran out. I'm stupid. I don't know how to cook. So we would throw more biscuits in. But we would not cook a whole tray. We mainly cook a part of a tray. You're allowed to do that. You can cook 1 at a time, 10 at a time. It doesn't matter. Pick a number and do it. But don't let yourself run out of food. Think ahead. We sell hot dogs, and we cook them in batches of 4. When we get down to 2 left, we're looking at the time. Should we cook 2 more to build it back up to 4? Should we wait? So that's low volume cooking. You can do those kind of things. You're allowed to. Think ahead. And then have those signals to yourself to know when it's time to either question, do we cook more, or just to automatically cook them. You want to make sure that your workspace is efficient and the food should flow. Remember, I talk about in speed of service, the food moves, not the employees. You're going to make sure that workspace is efficient. And I'm talking about all the way down to the details on your prep table. If you're a burger truck that sells mayonnaise, ketchup, mustard, lettuce, tomato, pickle, onions, what order are those applied to your bun? And are the pans in your prep table set up in that exact same order? Because every back and forth movement is wasting time, and it's wasting the energy of the employee that's having to go back and forth. Every 360 that you do, waste time, hurt your back, hurt your legs. You will eventually get to the point where you're in pain. It could be an hour from opening. It could be 2 hours from opening. It could be 3 hours. But your body's going to start hurting. You're going to start aching because the workflow is not efficient. The point that your body starts hurting, you become grumpy. It's harder to smile when your feet and your back hurt. It's harder to accept a small complaint when your feet and your legs and your back all hurt. That's when you get the chip on your shoulder. We don't mess up. You don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's burnt black, but that's the way we intended it. Keep the workflow efficient. Keep yourself organized. Look at everything that's on your truck with a critical eye. Do I need this thing, whatever it is, on my food truck? And do I need it in the place that it's in on this food truck? Or is it hindering me from getting the food off the truck? Because you don't want to be a storage vendor for food. You want to be a cook that gets the food out of the kitchen into the people's mouths. You want to train your team. They should know exactly what to do when it's busy and how to do it. Again, the food moves, not the employees. They shouldn't be jumping around each other and working around each other. They should communicate and say, hey, can you pass me when they need something? Hey, I need to order of fries dropped. Fry person, can you do that? I need 6 burgers on the grill. I've got 8 on order. Make it a total of 10 on the grill. You need to have that communication. And you have to cross-train. I can't stress this enough. Cross-training means that every employee on that truck knows how to do every position. Doesn't mean they're great at it. You want your best people in their best position at the time that you're busy. Right people, right place, right time. I talked about that in the last podcast. Right people, right place, right time. But they all got to know how to do everything so that they can help each other. Or if one of them's sick and you're down a position, they know how to fill in the gaps. Otherwise, your speed of service grinds to a halt because one person isn't there. Embrace technology is going to be my last tip of the day. Embrace technology, which means you should have a kitchen display system. That's an electronic ticket that just, as the order gets rung up on your POS system, it goes to the kitchen people and they know what to make. It is 2024, people. You should not be handwriting tickets. You should not have ticket rails on your food truck. Fast food restaurants have not used tickets since the late 90s. So we've given you a quarter of a century to catch up. It's time to do that. You can get a free KDS. You can get a free POS system in a lot of cases, and all you're paying for is the credit card processing. There are free KDSs out there that'll connect to Square. But I'm telling you, you got to have a KDS. Got to have that technology. Makes your speed of service better. Now, along with that KDS, you want a system that is able to automatically send out a text to the guest's cell phone when the food comes up. Why do you need that? Because it saves you from having an employee that's holding a bag at the window, hollering out the same name or the same number for 4 or 5 minutes. Once you send out the text, you can turn on to doing something else. All you gotta do is pay attention when the person steps up, because they should know from the little phone vibration or the phone notification that, hey, I got food ready. So those are my tips for getting your speed of service where it needs to be. You've got to always be looking at, how can I be faster? How can I get one more person through the line this hour? How can I get one more sale through every single day? So come back tomorrow, because we're going to have part number 6. Thank you so much for listening to the 10-Minute Food Truck Training Podcast. If you're finding all the information helpful to your food truck business, please become a monthly supporter of the podcast. Just hit the support button or follow the link in the description. Every little bit does help keep us going. Join our Facebook group. It's called Food Truck Training. We have a whole bunch of awesome members at all different levels, from brand new beginners to decades-old veterans. They've all got your back when it comes to helping you with your food truck. And again, thank you for listening. Come back tomorrow, because I got plenty more to say when it comes to helping you and your food truck business grow.